Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to avoid the 5 deadly Google AdWords mistakes you must avoid. And this is going to save you a lot of money, increase the performance of your campaigns, and give you a positive ROI. So keep watching and I'll show you how. Hello, I'm Uzair and thanks for joining in. In this video, I'm going to show you the 5 deadly Google AdWords mistakes you need to avoid to improve the performance of your campaigns, get more conversions, reduce your cost per conversions, and basically get a better return on investment on your budget. So let's get started. So the first thing you need to do is to link your Google Analytics to AdWords. I see many accounts which don't link both the accounts. Now, to give you an analogy as to why analytics is critical to the success of your Google AdWords campaign, let's assume AdWords is our vehicle or our car to take us to our destination or to our goal. And analytics is the dashboard of that car. So when we sit in the car to start our journey, the first thing we look at is the dashboard. What if your dashboard was blanked out completely? You don't have anything on there. So it is going to be very dangerous to drive a car without a dashboard because you won't know how much fuel is left, what speed you're traveling at, are there any red lights or danger warning signs from the engine coming through. So if you don't have a dashboard, you can not drive a car safely. And the same thing applies to AdWords. If you don't have analytics, you cannot run AdWords properly. In fact, you are going to waste a ton of money because the metrics won't be coming through. So once you link both of them together, the data flows from AdWords into analytics, and then you can see how those visitors coming through from AdWords are performing on your website, whether they are completing the goals or the call to actions which you want them to take. So that's my first step as to, before you start any campaigns, link analytics to AdWords. So here's how you link your analytics account to your AdWords. You go in your account under admin, under the property column, you see AdWords linking. Click on there and click on this new link group button and you'll be able to link your AdWords account to your analytics. You can see I've already got a test account, test AdWords accounts in here, so I can see one account linked. So it's fairly straightforward and that's all you need to do. The other great advantage of linking analytics with AdWords is to be able to use the analytics remarketing list in AdWords. So that is very important, and it is very powerful way of running and setting up a remarketing campaign in AdWords with your Google Analytics audiences. Okay, the second one is negative keywords. I've said it many times in the past and I'll keep on saying it. You've got to use negative keywords to avoid the wasted click. Loads and loads of accounts which I audit don't use negative keywords, and it just wastes a lot of money. So please start using negative keywords if you haven't already started doing so. So keep search and display networks separate. So when you are setting up a campaign in AdWords, you must run them separately. So let's go into our interface so I can explain to you what this is. So you go into your settings and then you go into networks. So now you've got your search network, which includes the Google search partners and also the display network. Search and display networks are completely different or opposite to each other. They work differently, they run differently. We optimize campaigns completely in a different way. So please never run it like this. If you do want to include the search partners in your campaign, that's fine, but avoid putting both the search network and the display network in this same campaign. Keep them separately. So set up a campaign for the search network and then create a campaign for the display network. So that is one way to stop wasting a ton of money, because you need to know what's working over here and what's not working over there, and then bid accordingly, optimize the way you need to give you a better performance on your campaigns. So always keep them separate. I also tend to keep the search partners separate as well. So these are also other partner websites which Google has partnered with. If you don't know what they are, just click on this question mark bubble and go to find out more. And there you go. You will see what this is. These, I believe, are websites like AOL, ask.com, and websites like that. So these are the search partners. So I tend to avoid it and then set up a campaign separately to my search network campaign only. Okay, so let's go back to our notes. So the third one was keep search and display network separate. Fourth one is avoid broad match keywords. You may have heard from me loads of times, I'm not a big fan of broad match keywords because they're too broad. Unless it is for a branding exercise and there is a huge amount of budget to be used up, then by all means use broad match. But most campaigns are run by business owners. They want a positive ROI, or campaigns which are run with a direct call to action or a direct response campaigns. So you've got your other keywords like the exact phrase, broad modified keywords. Use them along with the negative keywords, and then you're going to keep your campaigns profitable, because broad match, again, it is too broad. Fifth one is use of ad extensions. Not many advertisers use this. And why wouldn't you use this? Because it makes your ad a lot bigger. It is one of the Google's best practices to run ads. So you've got to use ad extensions. It makes the ads look bigger, takes more space at the top of Google, and you get multiple links to various other pages of your website. So it also increases your ad rank, which affects your obviously your CTR, reduces your cost per click, and reduces your cost per acquisition. So overall, it's a win-win situation for you, the advertiser, and for Google, because using ad extensions makes your ads a lot more appealing to the person looking at your ad. So how you set them up is you go into your interface, you go to ads and extensions, go to the extensions, and then you see all the different types of extensions available to use for your campaign. So you've got your site link, call out, structured snippet, call, message, location, and so on. I've got some links to my other videos where I show you how I set up other call extensions or other ad extensions in my video, so I'm not going to cover in this one. This is just an overall video as to what mistakes to avoid, and not using ad extensions is definitely one of them. Okay, so to recap the 5 mistakes to avoid. First of all, and they're not in any order, these are just the 5 most critical mistakes or deadly mistakes which people make when running AdWords. One is to link your analytics to your AdWords. Always use negative keywords. Keep your search and display network campaigns separately and don't use them in the same one. Avoid broad match keywords and use ad extensions. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you would like me to create similar videos like this one, then put that in the comment box below, and I will do my best to create a video like this one for you. Before you go, please do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification icon to be the first one to be notified when I upload other similar videos like this one. Thank you for your time. I really do appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you very soon in my other videos. Bye for now.